the Brighton Pollack competition. Let's get going. We're out several miles out in the English Channel. We found the wreck, first drop of the day. Always exciting. It's quite often the biggest fish come on the first drop, so it's always anxious times.
I couldn't let Keith have all the fun. Paul invited me aboard, so I thought it'd be rude not to join in.
Coming up on the wreck now. I did have a fish, and I think I've got a fish, and it's only a little fish, probably a pouting. And there's our pouting.
I'm in. We've just had a first drift over a submarine. And when this fish took off, it took so much line off the drag, I thought I'd hook the sub. But this is what we're here for. This is a good fish. Here's the leader. There he is. Get in. Look at that. Like that pink Barbie doll lure. Go on. Yeehaw. Oh, he's in the onion bag. Oh, dear. I'm happy with that. That will do nicely. First fish of the day. If that's the only one I catch, I'll go home happy.
As I dropped this down, I could feel what I thought was the rig going through the wreckage of the old submarine. And I wound quickly to get it up, and I thought I'd hook the wreck, but I was wrong. It's a fish. There we go. Not as big as Nigel's, but it's a start. There it is, first fish of the day. It's not going to win any prizes, but it will look nice with a bit of panko breadcrumb on it, I promise you that.
I've got another one on here. I don't think it's as big as my last one, but they're all welcome. Fantastic bite. The trick, as Keith will always tell you, is just to keep winding. It's tempting to slow down when you get a bite, but you just keep winding and it's fish on. Just at the end of the drift as well, which is handy. That was the bell, the hooter, to reel in, and we'll go round again. I don't think this one's so big, Jack, but we'll soon see. Well done, Jack.
He's actually got a proper fish this time.
Two fish now, and that's the lure that's doing the business. Little pink lad, I've nicknamed it Barbie. Alan, one of the lads on board, gave it to me. You can see it's got a nice paddle tail, and it's articulated along here, so lovely action, nice pink with a bit of glitter, and the fish seem to like it. That's the main thing.
This is a good fish. I just tried a bit higher up. We've been catching on 12 or 15 turns, and I just went on to 22 turns for this one. And it was a solid old smack, and it's took some couple of lots of drag, and it's hanging down there deep. That's a substantial fish. Good man, well done, Jack. That's better. It's a much nicer fish, beautiful looking, lovely condition. Really nice fish, 8 or 9 pound maybe. last fish stole my lure, so I've dropped down with another worm. This one hasn't got a yellow tail, it's blue all the way down, with a little bit of red patterning on the head, and I was a bit sceptical actually, because I thought it was the colour variation that might be working. Obviously it's the fast wriggling action of the tail. There's a leader. That's a bit bigger.
Oh, isn't it?
Yeah. Whew. That's the jelly worm. The original one had a bright yellow tail, and I was convinced it was a combination of colours. But this is just red and blue. You can see, and the red will obviously become grey down at the depths, unless Pollack see different to how we do. It seems to be working. It's probably the action, really violent action on these curl tails. Lovely.
I just changed from pink to a blue and white lure. Tim up the back of the boat's had a few on blue and white, so I thought I'd give it a go. It's not Fulham's colours, but it's done the business. Here we go. Here we go. Blue and white.
Coming out there, guys, we're going to have a quick move.
We've just come to a new mark. There's a shipwreck that was torpedoed during the last war, and it was blown in two, and we fished half of it, had a few fish, and the other half of it drifted about half a mile away, and we're on that now. Lovely. Another one bites the dust to the blue bomber. Blue is the new pink.
Done.
I have.
14.4. 11.13. 15.1.
And the winner is Alan Coombs. Good fish, that's £16, well done. 16.4, that's a really good fish today, well done. So Alan, a fish of 16.4, you've won the event. Is it your first win?
First win. The only competition I enter.
Really, and I know the Lady of the Lake's very successful every year.
Every year, we've been, to say, third, fourth and fifth, but this year, number one.
Number one in the boat and in the angler as well, yeah. Well done, mate. Enjoy your prize. I hope you get some good tackle from it.
I will.
And I'll see you next year.
And the tackle will be donated to the disabled anglers.
Oh, brilliant. Well done.
So, because I have more tackle than I ever need.